Sky Sports Plus. Then the big one, October the 11th, Old Trafford, the Super League Grand Final, main event at 5 o'clock. So this is what we've seen so far. Wakefield in front early doors through Tom Johnstone, but a really rugged attritional performance with a bit of skill flavoured out in that first half from Cass, leading by 14 points to 10, and deservedly so. Still anybody's game, but Chris Chester, Kevin Brown will be delighted with the attitude and the effort and the intensity that he's seen.
Absolutely, the attitude and effort were great. It didn't look like it at the start when Tom Johnstone went over. There was a couple of worried people in this stadium, especially the Cats fans. But then from there we saw Chris Atkin bounce off his right, show an enormous amount of bravery to get his head down. He does Jake Truman there, and then I thought he's been the best player for Castleford, Chris Atkin. And then the next play is at the heart of it as well. He fires it to Arce. Arce goes a tunnel ball, and then unselfishly from Wood to Wallace, who scored at the corner. And then at this point, we did think that Castleford were really going to stretch away, and that was what happened next. You know, we saw a bit of razzle-dazzle. Arce gets the kick in, bounces off, and it comes eventually out to Alex Mellor, who finds a beautiful kick. No look involved there, Stuart. And then the ball round the corner to Sam Wood, who scores the try, which made it at that point, I think it was 14 points to 4, and everything was going right. Beautiful bit of play by the international centre there, but then this is a moment that Texoy and the Castleford players will be really disappointed with. It was an opportunity that they handed them on a plate, and then I thought this was a beautiful tackle by Arce, who gets him down, but then Joe Westerman goes in, hurts his head, and then Josh Rowe, who we mentioned a couple of times in the game, he's just got that instinct. When he sniffs a bit of a line, he often gets over and scores the try. That's why he's in the team. They'll be disappointed with that Castleford, but a couple of things to look at here. We've already had double the errors from Wakefield, 6 errors to 3, and triple the missed tackles as well. 12 missed tackles from Wakefield and only 4 for Castleford. So the stats are in the favour, the scoreline's in the favour, but there's a long way to go in this game, Stuart.
Yep, all to play for. Can Castleford snap their losing run against their big rivals? Wakefield looking for the win, which will take them 3 points clear of Hull in the race for 6th spot. The second half is on the way.
And he'll be hoping that
his experience. Wigan leading 12-4 at half-time in that big game at the TW Stadium. But yeah, Darryl Powell, I'd wager he may have lost his temper during half-time.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was way below what he expects from a Wakefield Trinity side in 2025. They look more like the Castleford team did over previous weeks, but they got it together in patches, and he'll be hoping that with his words ringing in their ears, they're much better in this half. I'm sure Chris Chester is delighted with the energy and the effort. They just need to tidy up in a few areas, and they'll be really confident they can go on with this game tonight.
Yeah, I think it's much to do with what Wakefield are going to do, isn't it, in this second half? For Tony, who's seen a lot of the ball. They lost Cozza early on, didn't they? So Tony's going to do a lot of work for Wakefield. Here is Harvey Smith. You just feel that Wakefield are waiting, or we're waiting for Wakefield to finally ignite. Cass so far have been really, really good defensively too, in the main. Knock on by Truman. That was just sloppy. Careless.
And that's just been the story of the night. A really good set, and then It's not been Jake Truman all night, obviously, but someone has just, popped the balloon and let the pressure off. How many times we see, and how good is that player, Jake Truman, there? 99 times 100. He puts that ball right in the corner and puts pressure on Castleford. Once again, slips through his fingers.
Yeah, well, Chris Chester, more of the same. Just keep up that intensity. They showed real passion in the shirt, haven't they? Castleford so far. Kane Robb is marshalling his troops at dummy half. Good tackle on Atkin, had to be. The opposite number. Jake Truman. Here is Lawler now. Well, already the last one. Rob's got options left and right, and he goes right to Tex Hoy under pressure from McMeekin. Really good take by Johnson. It's a good kick as well, wasn't it, from Tex Hoy? So, bit of an arm wrestle at the start of the second half, but we will see the flair, I'm sure. Strong in defence, they've been. Rourke.
Looked like it was a little bit high there, and Josh Rourke struggling to get up. The referee's saying someone play it for him. That's the last thing you need when you've been slapped in the chops.
Who's together now? Hold it, boys. Hold. Go 4. Aye. Move all the way back now. Go 5. Harvey.
Well, there's the kick downfield for Hoy, taken well, yes. Word from the touchline, Chris Chester delighted, just wants to say, carry on. Carry on regardless is the word from Chris Chester. For Darryl Powell, more intensity, that's what we're talking, a better transition from defence into attack, which has been very much lacking, hasn't it, in Wakefield's game so far.
Well, this second set, it's been scruffy again. They've shown sporadic effort, flying out the line, but missing. In Castleford, if they can put some real composed play together, I expect them to score more points.
Back in it was. Hoy now. Hoy nearly through the gap. Gets the ball out to Mellon. This is really good from Cass. Mellon, the chase is on for the corner. The ball will just drift out into touch. But that's what you can do, and that's what Cass have been doing throughout this game. Real pressure set up by Tex Hoy, then by Mellon once more. But they're having a real go, and we said that, and that's exactly what they're doing.
And the missing tackles, they're making Wakefield miss really regularly at the moment. Darryl Powell, he won't be happy with that. If that ball sits up, Elliot Wallace scores there in the corner. That's a big hit from Simbikin.
Who's there, George? Old boys, old.
Wakefield have got away at Leeds, at Warrington, at Huddersfield, at Lee, at Salford, and good stuff again from Tony. There is Darryl Powell. He will want a massive improvement in the second half. 9 years he was the coach at Cass, building something for sure at Wakefield. Here is Fartilli, midway inside the Castleford half. Couple of tackles left in the set. Mike McMeekin now. He'll have to take the tackle. What's this last tackle play going to look like? Mason Lino going to hoist it towards the corner. Oh, it's taken by Rourke, and that's what he does. And that's what he did all last year for the London Broncos, and he's done it again tonight. Lino's kick, Josh Rourke leaping highest, fantastic try, and he scored either side of half-time, and Wakefield are banged back in this game.
And I don't think there's a better kick chaser in terms of that exact kick, where they just put it straight on the winger or straight on the fullback's head, and he just chases it. Just look how hard he chases it. Everyone's in direct competition with him, but look how much he really wants that ball. He doesn't take his eyes off the ball for a moment. He's so determined to get that. He chased a few of these in the first half and didn't come down with it. That occasion he flies onto the ball and scores the try that looks like it'll put Wakefield back in front.
We can see why Darryl Powell has elected to play Josh Rourke ahead of Max Jarrett. Jarrett has been outstanding, hasn't he, for the most part in 2025. That's how good Josh Rourke has been. But that was, as you say, I mean, he was steaming towards that ball and nothing was going to stop him.
No, and nothing was going to deter his sort of vision. I think it's a really brave play. When you're just looking at the ball, you've got no idea what's in front of you. There's elbows, there's, you know, we saw in the first half when he went straight through Tex or his legs, you can get a knee to the face. But he's not bothered about that. He's only bothered about one thing, and that's the ball. He goes up, catches the ball and puts it down. That's his second try, and exactly what you've just said. That's why he's in the team. He scores try, he's a poacher. And there was nothing really on there, was there? And he just made something out of nothing.
Lino to give Wakefield the lead. Straight through the H's it goes. Well, 5 minutes before half-time, Wakefield were 14-4 down. 5 minutes after half-time, they lead 16-14.
Yeah, and Castleford, you know, they didn't do much wrong there. They could have probably just got round the ball player, the kicker, sorry, a little bit quicker and then chase the kick, just like Josh Rourke did, and help him throwing off. We see Max Jowett there, who penny for his thoughts.
Josh Rourke has been sensational. We saw him do that so many times in the London Broncos side in their 1 year in Super League in 2024, and Darryl Powell very quickly making sure that he was part of the Wakefield plans going forward.
And I think sometimes we probably make this game too complicated. You kick the ball up, you chase hard and you try and catch the ball. It's a real simple play.
Smith over halfway, last one. Lino again will try and cause all sorts of problems, and Rourke again is on the charge. Wallace, though, not under too much pressure, takes it well. But it was a good chase from Wakefield. Talked about that intensity. They've wound it up a little, haven't they, Wakefield, at the start of the second half?
They absolutely have, Stu. And well, this is a real important, probably 10 minutes for Castleford. They don't have to score points, but they have to stay in this grind. They have to stay with their energy and resilience and just stick with Wakefield, because at the moment Wakefield look like they've just up the gear a little bit.
Move all the way back.
That's it, they've got to match Wakefield, haven't they, in every facet. Wakefield's tails are up. It is, that's a good teasing kick, well taken again by Josh Rourke. Beats the first man in Sid McKinn.
George.
Can't beat Atkin and Liam Horn. Here is Tom Johnston. He'd love a try, wouldn't he, in the second half? That would be 100 for Wakefield if he can get another one. Scored the first try of the game after 5 minutes.
Move, hold. Go third. He's on, you're off.
Bartilli. What a find he's been, by the way.
Yeah, I think he's been pretty good tonight as well, hasn't he? Coming off the bench, he's really give that go forward, along with that man, Mike McMeekin. You just worry for Castleford now.
Yep. Lino goes aerial once more, and Walmsley, the ball goes backwards, does it? Well, it's touched down. It's touched down by our Tony. Now, did it come off the knee of Lachlan Walmsley or not?
No try, just confirming.
If it was a knock-on, it's a no try. If it comes off his knee, it's a try for a Tony. So let's have a look.
Okay, it's tackle 5. We've got an on called no try, taking onside, offside into the contest. So there's an offside chase to Harvey Smith. It's offside to the left. He stays well out. So now we're into the collision. Fair challenge. It's Walmsley jumps. Does that touch Walmsley's arm? The ball appears to change shape. We'll just check the finish angle. The ball touches Lachlan Walmsley's left hand, changes shape. So we'll continue. I've made my decision.
Thanks, pal.
Well, there you go. It did come off his knee, but it came off his hand first. So it is a knock-on. It's a let-off for Cass because Wakefield are flying at the moment. No try is the decision. It remains 16-14 to Wakefield.
And Elliot Wallace, he's being tested at the moment. The kick's on his head. Lachlan Walmsley looks like he's struggling after that. But I think they'll be kicking back there, won't they, Stuart? I know they've had a couple of close ones. They scored one, and then very close then.
Wakefield tries extended Wigan's lead.
Get his hold it! Oh, you've got hold of him. Got hold of him.
Yeah, just got my eyes on Lachlan Walmsley. He's really struggling on this right wing.
Big hit. Truman, wasn't it? Truman on. Stimson. Little Lars, what a big hit that was from Jake Truman. Atkin arrowing towards that touchline, looking for a 40-20, but covered, and there's a slip. That's a really good chase. Enjoyed this, you know, a lot closer than a lot of people may have thought, but Cass have been exceptional.
Yeah, and that's what you expect in a derby, isn't it? Whoever wins this game, both teams have, you know, thrown everything in terms of energy and effort at it. I think at the moment Wakefield just looking a little bit more composed with the ball.
As it stands, Wakefield 1 point clear of Hull. 2 rounds after this one, a victory. Obviously they go 3 points clear. They've got Hull KR at home and then Salford away. This would go a long way to securing a place in the playoffs for Wakefield if they can hang on to this lead or increase it and dominate the second half. Wakefield in the playoffs for me would be one of the stories of the year.
Yeah, they'll have to play a little bit better than they have played so far in this game if they want to mix it up. But we've seen that they've got that in them, and that's the worry for Castleford. If they don't start scoring some points, I do think this Trinity side have got more in them. The second phase, this is better from Alex Bella.
Yeah, 0 tackle. We've got a full set here. That was a 6 again as well. No doubt about that. Lino was hanging on. Here is Sidmakin now. Back come Castleford, and the beauty of this game is it really has gone from one end to the other. Here is Lawler now attacking that Wakefield line.
On the line. Why?
Great opportunity for the Tigers. Horn. Stimson it is, right on that line.
Short 2. Police tag.
Numbers on the left.
Yeah, they've got space on this left-hand side. Miller scoots away from the tackle, and Miller will score. And now it's Cass who are back in front. You felt it was coming. This is turning into an absolute cracker. The lead changes hands once more. Alex Miller puts Cass back in front.
What a game this is. Exactly what you've just said. He's gone back and forth, and Alex Miller, he created a try off his boot in the first half, but this time it's the vision and the combination between him and Dejan Arce. He just skips outside of Mason Lino. We'll get a good look at this now. He gets the ball off Arce, skips over, runs over the top of the halfback Mason Lino and scores the try in front of his home fans. And again, the atmosphere completely flicks on its head. You'd expect Arce to knock the 2 over as well, or is Texoy who's going to take over the kicking. And this will be 20 points to 16 to the Castleford Tigers. Great try there by the leader, Alex Miller.
But we know where we're at.
Texoy with the goal-kicking duties. And it is 20 points to 16. cracker of a game. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 tries that Castleford has scored tonight, as many as they scored in the last 5 games.
Yeah, and they've shown if they get into the right areas, you know, they have got the ability to open up the defence. They did look short there, Wakefield. I think there's a fair bit of fatigue in this side, and probably because, you know, they came up with so many missed tackles and so many errors in that first half. They're doing it tough now and having to dig deep in terms of the well of energy. Josh Griffin thrown out there for Matty Staunton.
The Griffin brothers on opposite side. George,
on the mark.
the younger at 33, off the bench for Cass. Josh at 35, off the bench.
Not a bad carry
Wakefield.
from George. Straight into the action.
Chris Chester is down on the touchline.
Who's together now? Quicker, Kayas.
Here's Chris Chester, 6 years he was the coach at Wakefield. Still goes with his mates, still goes and watches the game and has a pint. Well, he's not involved, well, previously at Lee, but of course Chester's been here for the last 3.5 months as director of rugby.
Move all the way.
It was ultimately his call to name Ryan Carr as the new head coach. Dejan Assing with a teasing kick and well taken by Walmsley. But it's intriguing now, isn't it? We've still got 25 minutes to go.
Yeah, we're no closer to realising who's going to win this game. It's been an absolute humdinger of a game. It was a great take there by Lachlan Walmsley. But looking at Wakefield, I thought they were looking a little bit more dangerous, but now they look really fatigued. Sure, there's a lot of players with their hands on knees. They've lost the shape. Castleford will sense this.
Pratt with the offload. Truman brought down. Midway inside their own half, still Wakefield. Pitts for Fartilly. Need some Fartilly fireworks, don't they? Wakefield in this last 20-odd minutes. Lino under pressure from Mellor gets the kick away. It's an awkward one, but the bounce will take it behind. And there'll be a tap 20 and a 7-tackle set for Castleford.
Yeah, and that all was down to the kick pressure. Mason Lino's put some absolute towering spiral bombs up. We saw him put the kick up for Josh Rourke's try as well, and on that occasion I think it was Dejan Arce who put him under pressure. He ends up kicking the ball dead, resulting in 7 tackles. This is another big opportunity now for the Cass Tigers. They mount some possession and some points on the board.
Yeah, they had a 10-point advantage at 14-4 just before half-time, before the first of Josh Rourke's 2 tries. Rourke scoring either side of half-time to give Wakefield back the lead. Here is Westerman. Griffin now. Brought down by Atoni and by Smith. Here is Horn, and Westerman seeing more and more of the ball, isn't he? Demanding to see more and more of the ball, Joe Westerman. Last tackle. Good little sidestep from Atkin. Atkin! Brilliant! It's touchdown! And is Atkin got his reward? Is that a try? Atkin's pass was touched down by a Wakefield player, and Atkin dives over for what could be a massive try. Chris Atkin with the heroics.
I'm off.
Is it going to be a try on the field?
They've got no
or
try.
not? The video
We've got enough
ref
comeback,
again
Castleford.
will make the call. A big
Gonna check that,
moment
mate.
approaching the hour.
Okay, it's tackle 5. We've got an on-field called no try. We're checking to confirm there is a knock-on of Castleford, so Atkins in possession at this point. Ball is passed. That appears to come off a Wakefield hand. That does come off a Wakefield, and we can confirm that comes off the hand of a Wakefield player. And that happens to the ball. The ball is touched and it goes backwards. We're just checking the pickup now. Anything from the other side could possibly tell us more. So we know it's touched at that point and goes backwards. Is that ball touched by Castleford then? Doesn't seem to be anything else on that. We just need to confirm there is no knock on. So go back on this angle, please. So slow on this, please. Is that touched? Can we go to possibly camera 4, please? So play through. Can't see much on that. Okay. Yeah, we'll just check on this. So play through, please. So really slow. So it's touch back of Wakefield at this point. We know it's fine up to this point. Then, based on the on-field call of no try, I don't have sufficient evidence to overturn the live call. I made my decision.
And here comes the decision of the video referee. Controversy at Weldon Road. It was given as no try. Cass were convinced that Simbakin hadn't knocked the ball on. And what the video referee is saying is that it isn't enough conclusive evidence for him to overturn the on-field decision. You and I thought it was a try.
Well, the referee's got it wrong. The referee's handed it up because he thought Simbakin had touched the ball and it was Jake Truman. We've cleared that, but then because we can't see the end, they've got the decision wrong. It's a joke, really. Everyone in here, even the Wakefield fans, could see that was a try. It's going to light the touch paper, that's for sure, because Castleford have been outdone to though.
Big call. Make a note of that. Put a red asterisk by it in the notebook as well. 58 minutes. Atkin, or was it Simbakin who got the hand on the ball first? But we thought it was a try.
Well, that was the only question. Who scored the try, Atkin or Simbakin? It was definitely a try. Castleford have been outdone too, but they need to forget that now. I think, you know, the way they're playing, they probably do need to score again. I think there's more points in this game, Stuart.
Hit the line.
Approaching the hour, 20 points to 16. Wakey will have to wake up, but they may have got away with one there for sure.
Miranda! Stand on hold for one.
You can always tell, can't you, as well with the players, the Wakefield players were lined up behind the post.
Everyone knew in this ground that should have been a try. The referee, to the letter of the law, couldn't conclusively overturn Aaron Moore's decision. And I can see why he went up to the screen, because, you know, there was Jake Truman's hand in there, but we can see what Chris Chester thinks.
Because who'd be a coach, who'd be an interim coach. He just wants to go back to the day job. Ryan Carr, the new coach, if you didn't work with us in the first half, we'll be here in the first week in November. Cass's new coach, that was a terrific kick, wasn't it?
Well, and Ryan Carr he'll be delighted with the effort, won't he, and the response from his team. You know, under adversity, he's come in. He's not even in the place yet, but the team have put a performance in that he'll be happy with. Obviously, with lots of things that he'll want to tweak and get a little bit better, but in terms of effort, there's something to work with here.
Hour gone. 4 points in it. Bartelli was nearly through, held on halfway, play the ball quickly. But Bartelli here is not happy. This is an incorrect play the ball against Kyle Bartelli.
And Lachlan Walms is still struggling. The physios alongside him. I think he might have to leave the field.
Yeah, it was an incorrect play the ball, I think.
Could find a penalty both ways there. As he's trying to play the ball, there's a defender all over him.
Hold it, boys.
Yeah, worry for Wakefield. Right winger Lachlan Walmsley, who was injured, jumping for a ball which Wakefield thought may nearly have led to a try. And Cats have spotted that. They want to be attacking this right edge.
Well, yeah.
Defence.
And there's a substitute getting ready to come on. They obviously haven't got a winger on the bench, but it looks like Cam Scott will go to the wing. But that's a fair bit of disruption.
Here is Liam Horn. Cass hunting more. Good ball now for Wallace. Wallace trying to get away from Cam Scott. Right on that try line. 10 yards to go. Ball back inside. Hoy. Here is Westerman again. Westerman with a switch pass looking for Atkin. Atkin kick towards the corner. Oh, and I think it's a knock on by Will Tate. Just couldn't hold on to the ball. And the referee is going to bring it back.
Malcolm Walmsley is going to go off the field.
I'm just going to check it, mate.
Yeah, they're going to send it upstairs, mate, just to double check. But there's no doubt we think that, or no doubt we know that Tate
confirming he loses the ball over the line.
Well, I think it's a little bit closer than we think. I think he juggles it. Neely gets it down, and I think it's definitely worth a look at.
Who'd be a referee?
No try.
No way.
Tackle 4. We've got an penalty called no try. We're checking onside, offside, and then into what happens to the contact. So we can play through at this point. So everybody to the right of the kicker is onside. Those to the left will stay well out. Now into the contact. So he's in possession at this point. Takes possession of the ball. It's a genuine tackle. He's making a tackle. The ball is loose. The ball then comes away from the arm at this point. We play through. The ball's... At this point, the referee stops again. We have a decision.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, 20, Tom. Thanks, mate.
Well, there you go, confirmed there's no try, but Kevin Brown said it was definitely worth another look. It was a little bit closer than we thought on first viewing.
Yeah, he did quite well though, Will Tate, even to get that close, didn't he?
Well, with nothing more in that, mate.
But Castleford, you just get the feeling that Wakefield have got more points in them. They might really rue the chances that they've had a couple now. That's a great kick. I think he's been sensational today, Chris Atkin. You know, he could have created 2 tries in the last 5 minutes. As it happens, he's not.
Zero.
He's got to get on with it.
George, goal 0. 1. Move all the way back. Goal 1.
Just shy of halfway. Having more and more of an influence, isn't it? Cars Fartilli. McMeekin.
Square. Got 3rd.
Lachlan Walmsley will play no further part. An ankle injury. Truman now for Griffin. Josh Griffin. Playing against his brother George Griffin in the Castleford ranks. Pitts. Good tackle from Liam Horn.
Yeah, he's worked hard, hasn't he, Liam Horn, tonight defensively.
Truman then will go towards the corner. Ball tapped backwards. Oh, it goes into the arms of Tex Hoy. Well, it was all the fun of the fair there. The ball was tapped backwards. And they will get the ball back through a turnover. Griffin thought he was in with a shout.
Yeah, it's almost like next try winner. You know, the amount of effort that he put in there, but Texoy does fantastically well. Firstly to get the ball and get out of in-goal as well. It's going to be a tough couple of carries. Wakefield lined up with that big white wall.
Down one, hold! Goal 1.
Going to have a cracking last 15 to 16 minutes.
Move all the way now, oh! Goal 2.
Wallace.
Two together now. Go third. Four. Two square wide.
Griffin the younger for
Go
Castleford.
four.
Here is Horn now, and Mellor.
High. Move all the way back now.
Still just inside their own half.
Go high.
Dejan Assi.
Middle.
It's another monster of a boot.
Huge kick, huge kick. It's a really good kick. And the chance now for the Tigers, and Horn! Horn will stretch over and score! The bounce of the ball this time. It caught Josh Walk out. And Liam Horn picks up the pieces, and Liam Horn will pick Wakefield's pockets, and Liam Horn may have scored the try. Tries given, but offside is what they're going to be looking at. It's another big call for the video referee. The drama continues to unfold.
So it's no tackle on field. We're checking both kicks onside, offside, and then into collision and grounding. So pause the ball on the foot. This is the first kick. So we've got chases to the left that are onside, but there is two to the right that are off. Sorry, three that are off. So Horn is called offside live. So he's Simbikin, so we can play this through. So is there anybody in a genuine position to receive the ball? Yes, there is. So the offside chases stay well out of the 10. That's not been touched though. Let's see what happens now. So let's just track where he comes from. That's Lawler. So Lawler is onside. So we track the players, three players that are off. So we know they stay well outside the 10. So Lawler is onside. It's now his second kick. So everybody from his second kick is onside. So we can play through. See what happens there. That appears to be touched. If that's touched by Wakefield, does that go forward? Yes, it does, so we're now zero tackle. So we can play through at this point. Now into grounding. The ball is grounded. Remember decision.
Wow, Josh Rourke was caught out by a monster kick from Dejan Assi. They may have had a try disallowed some 7 or 8 minutes ago. Liam Horn not to be denied this time. The Cats extend their lead.
Well, third time lucky. 3 video referees' decisions, and Liam Horn quite fortunate the bounce. It was a huge kick, a spiralling bomb, and he was offside, but the chase. You get another look at it, because George Lawler kicks the ball, Liam Horn finds the line, and he gets the ball down. And now we have got a 15 minutes.
Just to explain, as Texoy looks to make it a 10-point ball game once again. 26 points to 16 with 15 minutes to go. Just to explain, the kick from Assi, Horn may have been in front of the kicker at the time, but
He was
Lawler,
behind the second kicker.
Lawler was onside the whole time, and because he touched the ball and kicked it towards a Wakefield player, that plays Horn back onside. Is that about the sum of it?
Exactly that. And now they've gone short. They realise that they're running out of time. They'll get the ball back here. Yeah, it is the correct call. They need to come back. It's a penalty.
They will come back. Offside.
Yeah. Liam Horn's played the ball. They're still going. It's 3v3 in the corner. Come back, fellas. You're wasting your time. But this is a big moment now. They went short. They're going to get the ball with 14 minutes to go. Get to see the replay here, Stu.
Got captain challenge coming, Tom.
Yeah.
The decision, I think has been a...
Well, they're given a knock-on against Cass and then offside, but Cass are going to challenge this.
And in the back player, making this cover tackle was Ollie Pratt, and he's actually on his haunches now with the physios. They may need to stretch him off.
Taking somebody out of the play.
Got a captain's challenge from Castleford. They're challenging the on-field ruling of a tackle off the ball. So we're clear to this point. We've already cleared that. The ball is touched by Wakefield and goes backwards in relation to the ground. So that's playing at this point. And then hits the Castleford player's boot. Does that hit the Castleford man? Yes, it does. And he's in an offside position. Castleford will retain the challenge. There's been a prior breach of offside.
Thanks, mate. Boys, you're going to retain your challenge, but it's a prior breach. You're going to retain your challenge as an offside before. Is it from Castleford or offside, mate?
Well, there you go.
It's an offside, a prior breach, Alex. It's a prior breach of offside.
Offside is the decision against Cass. By the way, Kane Robb and Jeremiah Simbakin will not return for the Castleford Tigers. A double injury blow. Both have got arm injuries and both will be missing. So Wakefield with a chance to hit back. They've got to score twice, 10 points in it.
Wait there, wait.
Yep. And they'll be looking at putting some play together. Liam Mudd's back on in the fold. The hooker. Sending Big Matty Staunton in, and then I'm sure Mason Lino and Jake Truman will be pulling the strings, trying to create some space.
Well, they've got to score next, that's for sure. 26 points to 16, 13 minutes to go for Wakefield to turn this around. Here is a Tony, a Castleford about to blow the race for the top six wide open. Hull FC fans will be roaring the Tigers on. Here is Lido now, and Truman pits five Griffin goes for the line. Brilliant goal line defence from Castleford. Still 2 tackles left for the Tigers. Truman takes the line on, brought down 7 yards away, 10 points in it. Here is Hood now. Lido kick through towards the line. Miller can't get there.
I think that was Renoff for Tony.
Tony has got there. Is it going to be a try for Wakefield? The kick from Lido. Tony was the first to it. It's another big call for the video ref.
Tackle 5, got an on for call of no try. Pause the ball on the foot. We're looking at onside, offside first. So everybody to the right is onside. Those that are off to the left will stay out. So we're now in towards grounding. Appears to be Castleford hand. So we're just looking to confirm who grounds the ball. So it's a moving ball. So it's slow at this point. Keep going slow. So we're looking at the hands of Assy. Does he ground the ball? They're called no try. Anything else on that, please? Possibly the other side, just to confirm that Assy does get his hand to the ball. Yeah, this will do us, yeah. So we're looking at the hand of Assy, so slow on this, please. Slow. Slow on this, please. Assy touches the ball, keep going through. The ball goes dead. Member decision.
Thank you.
Well, there you go. You've got to say it was a good spot by Aaron Moore. No try. It was a great rescue from Dejan Assy, who saved a certain try.
No try, drop out.
It's a goal line dropout. The pressure isn't over just yet for Castleford, but Dejan Assy to the rescue.
Yeah, that was absolutely resilience. Every bit of sinew in that shoulder there was stretched out to the max just to get there in front of Reno Fatone. But like you say, job's not done.
There is Pratt now.
1. Move, hold now. Go 1.
12 minutes to go. They need 12 points. They need 2 converted tries to hit the front again.
Move all the way back.
Castleford going to cause an upset. And what have Wakefield got? Lino's ball wasn't the best one, but it came
Again.
off a Cass hand, so Wakefield get another set. The
Yeah,
drama.
more pressure. But they're getting frustrated now, Wakefield. This is the 3rd set.
Fuck on now.
This is the game. If Castleford can just hold out for a few more minutes, and the clock really becomes the best friend.
1 second. Down your head, boys.
Just love the way they're scrambling. The first to everything, aren't they? When the ball's on the floor, they're diving on it.
Head in, shot, fuck off now. Call in. Out, hands up.
Here is Cam Scott.
Move, Pat George, hold. Go 1. In the back, still 1.
The ball's out the back door, and it's a poor one, and Johnston is pushed into touch, and there is the error. There is the mistake, and that's what pressure does, and pressure tells. And Cass celebrating as if they've won the game. A downhearted Darryl Powell. Chris Chester will be absolutely thrilled.
Yeah, and he'll be questioning his side's execution. It's just not been good enough, and you can see him shaking his head there and saying it's not good enough. They have an opportunity, they don't quite get the timing right, they don't get their execution right, and not only do they not score the try or make the break, they put the ball over the touchline as well. So real relieving bit of poor skill there from Wakefield. And Darryl will be scratching his head, because that's where they've been really good all season. You know, the execution and the way they played, they're an entertaining side. But when they're chasing the game, it's just not worked for them tonight.
The Cass have been exceptional.
Hold it, go 1.
Darryl Powell's former club.
Yeah.
Well, they have stood up, and they have been counted, and they have performed, and they have responded. Castleford tonight. Here is Horn. Is it Horn's try with 15 minutes to go? It's going to make the difference.
Well, with 10 minutes, one of the teams that you don't really want to play against when they're chasing points is Wakefield, because even though they've not quite had it their own way, they have still got ability in abundance and skill, and the players to score more than 2 tries.
Move all the way back.
Sam Hall getting a taste of the action. Chris Chester looking anxiously on. Hoy with the kick, taken by Josh Rourke this time.
Down 1, hold.
But this looks nothing like the Castleford side thrashed for the last 5 weeks, conceding over 220 points and scoring only 4 tries.
Yeah, and Wakefield looking to move the ball. This is what Castleford have done all day. I think it's been a real brave performance and style of play that they've played. They've tested Wakefield multiple times, and now Wakefield are having to do the same. They're moving the ball much more than they probably want to.
Pitts now and Lino. Here is Rourke. Griffin off his bootlaces. Johnston now. Johnston down the touchline. Oh, the ball goes inside. There isn't a try. And Nicotimo. Did it come off a Castleford hand? The pass inside. It may well have come off a Tiger hand. And Nicotimo has touched down. Johnston's break. The pass inside. It looks like Wakefield are back in it. What a game. And another big decision for the video ref, Tom Grant.
So tackle 4, we've got an on-field called try. We're checking that he stays in field at this point, which he does, and then confirm that the ball does go back off Castleford. So is that touched by Castleford? That's what we're asking now. So I can't see much on that one. So can we go back on this, please? Just to confirm who this ball comes off. So the live view is that it comes off the Castleford player's arm. So we can play him from this point. We've established that's not touch. Does that come back off Castleford? Anything else on this, please? Just to confirm that the ball comes back off Castleford, as per the live call. This might tell us more. So look at Stimson. I can't see the arm at that point. Anything else? So we're just looking to confirm by this angle. I don't get much on that. Anything else on that one? So this is the best we've got. So that's missed by Atkin. The live call is that it's touched by Castleford and goes back, so we can play on to this point. That's fine. And slow on this, please. Just take this back, please. Stay on this angle. So, yeah, just looking at grounding now. So we've already established that it goes backwards. So play through towards grounding. So nice and slow from this point. And the ball is grounded. I've seen all I need.
Thanks, pal.
Oh, what a game we're having.
Yeah, tell him to hold it.
I mean, there's a big try scored by Sept Nicotimo. On-field decision, try. Video ref confirming, try. And another big call. And this one has gone Wakefield's way, and Lino now
Wait, Mason, wait.
will attempt to reduce the deficit to just 4 points once more.
And that was very similar, wasn't it, to the try that was disallowed for Simbikin.
Here is the kick for Lino, and up go the flags. And Lino makes it 26 points to 22, and 8 minutes to go, and it's anybody's game.
Well, it was beautiful play to get them down there. And you've got to say it was the correct decision, albeit I do think it was probably more in doubt than the try by Simbikin. I think there was probably potentially a fingertip there by both players. But it's a beautiful bit of play to open up the space. And what a 8 minutes or so we've got left now.
Fantastic finish on the cards. Let's just hope if there is a winning try, it's one with a bit of brilliance. Not a controversial call. Here is Griffin. Slotting into the centres. He played a lot of his career, of course. Josh Griffin.
Yeah, it's been a brutal game, hasn't it? There's players missing from both sides.
Go first.
Now the speed of the play, the ball's really getting quick. And Castleford are hanging on here now.
Square. Go 4.
Yeah, there is far Tilly. 7 minutes to go on the last. Play the ball for Lino. And Lino goes high now. Wallace lets the ball bounce. Bouncing all over the place. And it's a handover. Well, it was taken by Cass on the bounce.
Challenge.
Well, there's going to be a captain challenge here.
Oh, we've got a captain challenge coming.
I think they've got a point as well. I thought he was pulled back there.
If he tackled
If he was pulled back, it's a penalty.
Wakefield are challenging the ruling of a handover. They believe that he was taken before he's caught the ball.
Yep, there's the explanation. Aaron Moore saying Wakefield think that their player was hauled back. Let's see.
Captain's challenge from Wakefield. They're challenging the on-field ruling of a handover. They believe there was a player taken out without the ball. So pause the ball on the foot. Everybody to the right is onside, so if players off to the left. Let's track them. So they stay outside of the 10. So looking in towards the challenge now. So looking at Elliot Wallace. Wallace has a hand on Josh Raw. Which prevents him from getting a clean catch of the ball. The challenge is successful.
The right call, Kevin Brown.
Yeah, I think so, and it's that man again, Josh Rourke. He's chased everything. What a big play. Great challenge as well, you've got to say, by the captain.
Wait, on your line!
Massive captain's challenge. And here is Fartilli. They've twice been 10 points behind in this game, Wakefield. Can they snatch it right at the death? A Tony it is, right on the try line.
High space, Ranu! High space!
Liam Hood.
Ball 2.
The ball goes to the left-hand side. Lino now. Truman finds Griffin. No way through for Josh Griffin, who tried to stay in play. Just about does on that far side.
Have you got me, boys?
Desperate goal line defence from Castleford. They've been in front for so long in this game. McMeekin now. Westerman in there. Griffin making the tackle on the former Cas star Mike McMeekin.
Go 4.
Here is Hood.
Keep going.
Ball goes to the right once more. Truman out of the back door from Rourke. Rourke runs across the line, looking for a way through, looking for the pass, which finds Timo again.
Great tackle.
I see it was defensively on Staunton. It's the last one. Truman with a sidestep. Can he offload to Hood? Hood now out of the back door for Lino. Lino, but can't go through. Brilliant defence from Castleford. Wakefield kept at bay. The clock is ticking. 5 minutes to go. 4-point ball game.
Thank you.
Brilliant defence. Scramble. Great attack. Offload. Second phase. And there's bodies all over. This is going to be one of the toughest 5 minutes for both sides of the season.
Go 1.
Wow, it's been absolutely pulsating, hasn't it?
Go 2.
Well, Wigan taking a big step towards securing second spot. Huge win over Saints, 18 points to 4. Jay Fields' second half try proving crucial. But whose try will prove crucial maybe in the last 4 minutes? Ball has been lost. Ball has been lost.
I guarantee they're going to challenge this.
Come here, mate. Gonna challenge it. Oh, challenge coming.
Well, it was Wood, wasn't it? They have to challenge, don't they? And on we go. The clock is stopped with 4 minutes to go. A captain's challenge.
Knock on me.
Captain's challenge from Castleford. They're ruling the on-field, disputing the on-field ruling of a knock-on. So we'll play through from this point. So we can see here, McMeekin puts his knee back in the ruck, which dislodges the ball, which causes the ball to come out. The challenge is successful.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Another cracking captain challenge, this time from the Castleford Tigers. Mike McMeekin was involved at the play of the ball, and Sam Wood was convinced he hadn't dropped the ball. 4 minutes to go. Penalty to Castleford, who lead 26-22. Chris Chester wandering around on the touchline like an expectant father. Can Cass hang on?
Yeah, and Texoy on that occasion, he wasn't going to take the second chance of kicking the ball out again. He tapped the ball and made a great little run.
It's stolen, is it? It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Got to be one-on-one in the tackle. Fartilli was chancing his arm. It's another penalty, back-to-back penalties. Yeah, a Tony had released. It was fair enough. One-on-one ball steal is okay, but that wasn't okay.
Yeah, and they're just going to look to play this set down. Wakefield will get the ball again. but I'm sure Castleford are just going to drive this into the corner. The real basic stuff, and then look to defend the way to this victory.
Stimson.
Well, 2.
Dejan Assi, who's had a fine game as well. The halves for Cass have been really good. Assi and Atkin. Here is Horn.
All the way back. Got 4.
2 tackles left in the set. Stimson now for Mellor. They will just play it as far down the field as Kevin said, into that corner to waste precious seconds. Atkin. Chance for the line by Lewis Senior, but he's held up on the line, and that's all that Cats would have wanted. Right on the line, they've got to go the length, and they've got 2 minutes, Wakefield, to rescue this. Is the drama right at the end? Back now for Wakefield. You just have the feeling throughout that Castleford have been the hungrier of the 2 teams. Nicotimo.
Well, they're going to move the ball in this now. We've gone down a short side, Stuart.
They have, with Hood and Griffin for Johnston. Push to the ground, slam to the ground. 2 tackles left in the set. Cats fans are getting ready to celebrate. Lino. Play on, says the referee. Here is Cam Scott now, back inside for Raw on the charge.
1 tackle to go.
A Tony, it is the last one. Lino. Raw puts the kick through towards the line, and it's going to be a goal line dropout. Well, that was a brilliant set from Wakefield. They've gone the whole length of the field, and they forced a goal line dropout. And they're going to have probably 1 or 2 plays. 40 seconds to go, but the shot clock still shows 15 seconds to go, so they will run it down and run it down and run it down until the very last minute. The shot clock showing 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Tex Hoy looking at the scoreboard, goes down to 1 second, takes the dropout. Here is Fartilli, and Wakefield have possibly one more play.
Keep your eyes on Jake Truman, he'll be all over this play.
This is it, the ball goes to Truman, and it comes off the side of his boot. The ball goes down to ground, and it goes out to play, and Castleford have won the derby to deal a huge blow to Wakefield's hopes of a top 6 finish. The Tigers, who've been dreadful for the last 6 weeks, produced one of their best performances of the season. Celebration for Castleford, celebration for Chris Chester. They've beaten their arch rivals, and they thoroughly deserved it.
Yeah, they absolutely did. That victory was all based around heart and effort. I think that's what Chris Chester would have spoken about. There's no hope of them getting in the playoffs. They can't go up any more positions, but what they can do is restore some pride and give these loyal fans something to cheer about. And that's what they've done tonight. Wakefield were off the pace. Whether that was subconsciously they thought they'd turn up here tonight and just walk straight through this Castleford side, or whatever it was, Darryl Powell will be absolutely infuriated by the performance, because they've been very good recently of Wakefield Trinity. But it's the Castleford Tigers who come out on top tonight, and they needed every little bit of that heart and effort to get them over the line.
Were Castleford that good, or were Wakefield that poor?
I think it was a bit of both. I think Chris Atkin was at the heart of everything. I thought he was sensational tonight. I thought he scored that other try as well, or definitely one of them did, Simbikin or Chris Atkin. But I thought they were pretty good. I thought the kicking game was good. Defensively, they showed a lot of effort as well, Stuart. But I do think Wakefield let themselves down a little bit also.
A brilliant win for Castleford after what's been a wretched 5 weeks, and our Betfred player of the match is the Castleford half-back Chris Atkin, and looking a little bit battered and bruised around the eye there. Nice black eye tomorrow, but it'll all be worth it. What a win, what a performance.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, a couple of stitches over the last couple of weeks, and obviously we've been doing it tough, and we're not getting the results that we want, or probably the performances the fans deserve. So, this week we spoke about it being the last home game, and what it meant to the team and to the fans and to the town. So, that was I think that was what we're showing out there tonight.
Where did that performance come from? When you've alluded to the fact that, if truth be told, the last 5 weeks have been pretty awful.
Yeah, it's been a bit up and down. It's probably the consistency in the game, where we've let ourselves down, coming off the back of some poor decisions, poor moments in the game, and putting ourselves under pressure. So, to put a game together and a performance and obviously come out the other side, obviously extra special being the last game, but it's something to build on now for the next few weeks before we finish the season.
Yeah, but something to look forward to as well. You've got a new coach coming in Ryan Carr, and I'm sure he would have been watching on from Australia, but I think what impressed us more than anything was the spirit that the Cast players showed.
Yeah, I think that's obviously been criticised over the last few weeks, and maybe rightly so. But within the group, we need to work hard for each other, and put performances like that and give ourselves a chance of winning the game. So, that's, like I said, that's what the fans deserve, I think, tonight. And it's nice to finish with a win at home.
Well done, Chris. Great performance, great win.
Cheers, thank you.
Well, it was a great performance, and it was a great win, Kevin Brown. Cass, well, they were behind, weren't they, after those 2 tries either side of half-time from Josh Rourke, but they weren't to be denied, and it would have been tough on the Tigers if they'd come up short.